but very effective.
They get a hand on it, and so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Green, the screen. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Stolen by Tucker. Here's Paul. He's got 5. The 3. Warriors with the rebound. It's an 8-point differential. And Curry has it in the corner. Here's Durant. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Yeah, you look at the way Kevin Durant releases it so high. Makes it hard to block, which is why he's such an efficient inside scorer.
Harden gets to Ariza. From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Ariza's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Warriors trail by 9. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Thompson dishes to McGee. Green with a screen for Thompson. Golden State moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Bucket is good.
And Durant has just such a fluid release. Very efficient shooting the ball from that mid-range.
To the inside. And Harden with the basket on the assist from Capella. Harden's got 5.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
And Durant, here we go. Lays it up and banks it in. Durant's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Rockets leading by 7.
And, you know, Kevin, there is no question about what this Rockets team wants to do. Shoot threes and drive it to the goal. Last in the league in mid-range jumpers by a long shot.
Warriors have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. He feeds it to Curry. Durant the pass to Curry. Dishes it to McGee. There's Green with the 3. Paul grabs the board. And he gave some more data on the Rockets and their threes. About 46% of their shots last season were from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and you know what? The Rockets are a firm believer in advanced analytics, which tilt the balance towards the three-point shot. And that's been a real driving force for why this team values the 3 as much as they do. And just another side note, that was an NBA record in terms of three-point shooting volume by the Rockets last season.
And here's Harden for 3. The long-distance 3 is buried. 10 points for him.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And it's Capella missing.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Durant in the corner. Durant with another miss. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Rockets lead by 12. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And earlier, Chris Paul told us about the depth of their roster. So important for any team.
Our bench is amazing. It's so exciting because when our bench comes in.
When your starters feel that good about their second unit guys, that's a heck of a asset that a team can have. And if you've seen Chris Paul cheering from the bench, you know that it's very, very true.
And Kevin, that's the kind of team that's always been so much fun to play on. Everybody's really pulling for one another, no matter who's playing. Even in practice, with that kind of a team, you tend to have more fun.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And quite a position here for the Rockets to be in. What do you think, guys?
They've gotten that perimeter game going in that first, and for me, that was the difference.
Yep, firing with confidence, in rhythm, Greg. I mean, not allowing the defense to take a break.
Chris Paul and Gordon are the backcourt pair. Nene is out there with Luke Mbah-a-Moute. And it's Green in at the 3 seed. That's the 5 for Houston right now. The Rockets shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Clark, if you were coaching a team, you had one shot to win a game on the line, which player in the league would you want to take that shot?
I like a lot of guys for last shot circumstances. LeBron James is always on my list. Kyrie Irving is at the top of my list. Damian Lillard is a killer. Isaiah Thomas, the little big man, is phenomenal in those kind of late game situations. But I think I'm going to tip my hat to Kyrie Irving. Uncle Drew is my guy.
And sometimes when you want something done, you got to do it yourself. That dunks the shot and the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
Well, Greg, it certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats and cheering.
Yeah, that could be an instant momentum shift. That certainly was a rim wrecker.
Livingston, no luck.
That's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
Here's Gordon. And no good. Good defensive work there by Young. Warriors trail by 9. Back to Livingston. Shoots from 12. That one a little long. Houston's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Gordon for 3. Kicks it out to Paul. Shoots the 3. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
CP3 showing off his supreme stroke from deep. He is a dynamic offensive player.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And the Warriors dominant last season again, not only because, Greg, of their offense, but because of their defense. One of the best in the NBA, and they're just so active on that end of the floor.
No doubt about it. And you know what? Credit their personnel, because it allows them so much more flexibility defensively. And even when they go small, they have excellent rim protection. They're a physical bunch. I just don't think they get enough credit for their rebounding. One of the better teams in our league.
Rockets leading by 10. Fires for 3. Good on the triple. Paul's got 11 points.
Boy, I really like the way he's stroking the ball. I mean, knocking down a bunch of his shots and really being efficient.
And Young kicks to Bell. Picked by Pachulia. They get a hand on it. Here's the break. From deep three-point range. Here's Nene. He gets that one.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Yeah, love the energy they're playing with. I say it this way. Good teams, championship teams, play against the game as much as they play against the opponent. Nice uptick here in their second chance points in this quarter.
Shots good from Mbah-a-Moute. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Houston.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum. Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
James Harden, he's checked in for Houston. Looney's checked in for the Warriors. Stephen Curry comes in for Young. Warriors trail by 18. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Fires from 14. Livingston, no luck.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
And Eric Gordon has long been noted as a terrific shooter, but I felt like he was able to display just how great he can be last season. Had that green light whenever he was on the floor, and really near the top of the league in terms of threes attempted and made.
Pass to Mbah a Moute for the three. Warriors with the rebound. A minute 42 left to play here in the second quarter. Livingston dishes to Bell. Misses from short range. And for Gordon, he's been a great catch-and-shoot player in the past, Greg. The difference last season was the improvement in his pull-up threes.
And there is a world of difference between shooting a three off the pass as opposed to off the dribble. The pull-up threes are what make players like Steph Curry so hard to guard. And when Gordon added that to his game, I think it helped his overall ability to score the basketball.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Nene. P.J. Tucker comes in for Mbah a Moute. And Trevor Ariza is subbed in for Green. Here's Tucker. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Tucker's got 6.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Back to Curry. Durant for 3. Drops in the tray. 9 points in the game so far.
And that stroke of Durant, effortless. I mean, easily pulling up from the perimeter. Textbook form. Beautiful to watch.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Yeah, and Greg, you know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
Green with a screen on Gordon.
Ooh! That's how you attack. Wow.
Oh, man. my.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time. And he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one. That's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
Durant just inside the line, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And deadly from pretty much anywhere on the court. Durant is a relentless scorer.
And so it's Houston riding high with a 23-point lead. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
The first half in the books. This is Ernie Johnson. James Harden was the man in the first. He had 16 points, 2 assists, and 1 rebound. Kenny, what'd you think about the Rockets?
I'll tell you what, James Harden has reached a new level offensively. It's the threat of the score, the threat of the pass, and the ability to completely control the pace of the game. He's also developed as a leader.
And that wraps up halftime.
Day turning tonight here in the Southwest. We're in Houston. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in one half. Houston leading by 23, setting the floor for the Warriors. Offense and defense with Durant and Draymond at the 3 and the 4. The sharpshooters, Curry and Thompson, are at the 1 and the 2. And it's McGee in at the 5. From deep, Harden. Fires the 3. The shot that time, not on target. Good D by Thompson. Warriors shooting 43% for the game. To the inside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Thompson's got the first basket of the second half here for the Warriors. And Clark, this Houston team is so good at moving the ball around. Top 3 in assists last season. They know how to get a good shot. There's no doubt about that. just keeping the defense following the ball, moving them side to side, keeping them on the move. How does that affect team chemistry?
I think it does wonders for team chemistry, Kevin, because everybody's happy. They're enjoying touching the ball, getting shots, playing at a fast pace. It's certainly fun for us to watch and for the fans to watch, and I think it helps to recruit other good players who enjoy watching that style and wanting to be part of it.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Warriors trail by 20. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Thompson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, Curry is so impressive. His peripheral vision is what makes him unique, in addition to his ball handling skills. He does a nice job setting up his teammates and knows how to get them the ball when they're open.
Thompson outside, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden.
Man, you love the effort, just getting the hand in there and knocking it out.
Really came close to the pilfer, but they'll take that effort. Mucking things up is sometimes just as good as a steal.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Pachulia comes in for JaVale McGee, and it's West in for Draymond Green. The Warriors making a switch here. Young's checked in. Screen by Young. Pachulia with it. He's picked up by Ariza. It's Young on the wing. 4 on the clock. Cans it from downtown.
Yeah, I like that lean back release. Hard for any defender to get to Young's jumper.
From deep, Harden. Here's Capella, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the Rockets lead by 17.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Nene, he's checked in for Capella. And Mbah-a-Moute comes in for Trevor Ariza. And it's Green in for James Harden. Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Golden State.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority. You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
And the Warriors making a change here. Iguodala's checked in. And that one's good. Green. Clark, as an analyst, do you feel you view the game drastically different from when you were in your playing days in college and the NBA?
Yeah, you know what, Kevin? I really do, because I've benefited from the different coaches we've had a chance to visit with over the years, and that's added to my perspective. And you tend to look at things differently when you're playing. I was always a student of the game, but clearly I think I've become a lot more analytical as an analyst, if that makes any sense.
Yes. The offensive rebound. West passes to Livingston. Paul with the defensive effort.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
And, you know, that's not easy at all. When guys get this close to the bucket, it's tough to stop the basket.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
Yeah, that was actually no defense at all there, Greg. I mean, layups don't come any easier than that. I mean, they're piling it on now. Boy, I like how fast, how quickly he went up with the shot, realizing that his man had no chance.
Houston making a switch here. Gordon's checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Bell is checked in for West. For 3. And Mbah-a-Moute can't get it to go. Livingston kicks to Young. From 12 feet out. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Young's got 5 points so far. Paul outside. Over in the corner, Green. Trying to find Mbah-a-Moute. Gets it to him. The shot misses. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Here's Young. Mbah-a-Moute pulls it in. And Mbah-a-Moute has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And with the Warriors, their ability to score in bunches really is unmatched throughout the league. They'll be going along with the team, and then all of a sudden they have that 20-point lead in like 3 minutes. It can happen so fast that I think at times the other teams are shell-shocked.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Looney's checked in for Pachulia. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. Young in the corner. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Tucker. And talking about the Warriors and their ability to build a lead very quickly, the shooting they have, Greg, is a very big part of how they can just bury a team.
It is. Their shooting, especially from deep, but also their defense. One kind of feeds the other in terms of how they can steamroll teams and create that momentum. And only the special teams can put a game away with a 5-minute run, but this is one that has consistently done it over the last 3 years. There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Pass to Looney. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Green. And that one comes up a bit short.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Chris Paul picks up that one. The Warriors have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. First free throw is good.
And when you watch the Warriors, one thing that just jumps out is their passing. Everyone on this team, they allow the ball to dictate where it goes. Just unselfish to a fault.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Clint Capella, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Anissa comes in for Green, and it's James Harden in for Chris Paul. Harden, that's good.
And Harden has the ultimate green light. I mean, it's uber green, including launching from outside of the state.
And the Warriors last year averaging right around 30 assists a game as a team. Greg, just a huge number, and they led the league in that regard by a wide margin.
Yeah, the passing they do is what they purpose as well. And I really feel like they have the highest collective basketball IQ in the game. I mean, they get a lot of free points off backdoor cuts or leak outs, and that's all because of their ball movement and awareness as a group.
And Gordon has a fast release. You got to be up on him at all times. I mean, he's excellent shooting off the dribble.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Rockets ahead. They lead by 18. And will return shortly. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Warriors trailed by 18. Harden and Gordon teaming up in the backcourt. Trevor Ariza out there with Luke Mbah-a-Moute. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Curry kicks to Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the 3 off target. Top of the key. Shot's good from Mbah-a-Moute. Mbah-a-Moute's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Houston. Outside, Green. Back to Thompson. A 3-ball. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Gotta love the smooth shooting stroke of Thompson. Outstanding at shooting as soon as he catches the ball.
The 3 from Harden. Warriors with the rebound. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Curry with the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
He's one of the guys they don't mind taking the 3 in transition when he's that open. He's lethal out there.
Harden with it. Fires from deep. Bangs home the trifecta. Harden's got 22 points.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game. Now
a timeout called by Golden State. Clark, thinking back to all the players you played with, was there one player who you just instantly clicked with on the floor?
Herb Williams was a teammate of mine for 2 years in college at Ohio State, then a couple of years with the Indiana Pacers in my pro career. And he's one of the smartest and best teammates that I ever played with. Had a really good understanding and feel for the game, had a terrific motor, excellent touch, really good athlete for a guy that was 6'11", and is a dear friend. So he was probably my favorite teammate. And, you know, when I went to the Pacers, he had been there the year before and really broke me into the NBA in terms of things that needed to happen off the court to help me be the best I could be. So I'm indebted to Herb for his friendship and his mentorship as I made it from college. Well, actually from high school to college and then from college to the pros.
And they may want to work on getting more high percentage shots. They have the lead, but the three-point shots haven't been falling for them like they were in the first half.
Outside Curry. That one off the back iron and out.
That's exactly how you want to play it defensively, Kevin. I mean, getting a hand up to distract and bother the shooter, not easy to stop somebody this deep inside.
Gordon for three. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
And I love how his teammates have stepped up for him. He's struggling, but they're ramping it up and getting it done this quarter. He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He's jumped center stage now.
Kicks it out to Harden. There's the three. Hits the three-point bomb. Harden's got 9 points now in just the second half.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Green, the screen. Shot off the pick. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Curry. Curry's got his 7th assist here tonight. Timeout called, the Rockets. Well, you just watch the way that Klay Thompson shoots, and you're surprised when the ball doesn't go in.
I mean, one thing with Klay, too, in his shot, he believes it's always going to go in. More importantly, so does his teammates. And he's got that shooter's mentality where he just will continue to trust in his mechanics. And I don't think he gets enough credit for just how hard he works to maintain that shot.
For the Rockets, P.J. Tucker comes in for Mbah a Moute. And it's Paul in for Gordon. The three from Harden. From deep three-point range. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Here's Curry. Here's McGee. Second shot opportunity. Tries yet again. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Much love goes his way. I mean, he refused to give up on the glass. Nice to see him rewarded because of his hustle.
For the three. Offensive rebound. Here's Ariza. Another miss by Houston. Warriors trail by 14. And Thompson kicks to Durant. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Man, he gets it done in bunches, does Durant. He's a superb scorer. You just got to marvel at his greatness.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
Yeah, you know, continue to pour it on them. That's what they want to do right now. Doing their best to put this game out of reach and in the win column.
Paul against Curry. Paul with the steal. Here's Ariza. Here's Harden. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Harden's got 29 in the game. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Houston.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for James Harden.
Boy, it was nice seeing him do his thing on offense, wasn't it? Turned it up a notch and flat out pulverized the defense.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Nene, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Mbah a Moute comes in for Trevor Ariza. And it's Green in for James Harden.
Boy, the fluid athleticism of Young, boy, he can create space for that jumper just about anytime he wants to.
Shot's good from Mbah a Moute.
They're not going to run that play very often, but hey, they'll take it. Way to notch that three.
Warriors trail by 19. Iguodala outside. West outside. And Young, here we go. Livingston passes to Looney. 6 on the shot clock. Again, Golden State.
And guys, you got to ask, where was this effort when it mattered? The game's over now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, frustrating to say the least. I mean, don't even know why they're trying anymore. This one is a wrap.
30 seconds left in the game. Now here's Paul. Outside, Green. Lets the three fly. Kicks it out to Paul. From deep. Hits it from three-point range. And the Rockets lead by 20.
And giving the fans what they came to see, a spirited performance.
Well, they've got to be pleased with the effort they've seen so far tonight. Everybody pitching in for what looks to be a solid W.
So we see Houston taking the W here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense.